Hey guys, so today we're going to be talking about different types of mics and scenarios you may be able to use them in, and let's just get straight into it. So the first microphone we're going to be starting off with is the Rode NT1A, and this has a cardioid pattern. Now you may ask yourself, what's a cardioid pattern? So basically what a cardioid pattern means, I'm going to put up a graph right here, basically means it only picks up sound from the front and minimizes the sound from the sides. So let's check that out and see what it sounds like. This is the Rode NT1A, and this has a cardioid polar pattern. This is great for vocals. So for example, whenever you're talking up front, you can hear perfectly fine, but as soon as I start moving to the back, you're gonna start hearing me less and less and less. But as I move back up front, you can hear my voice a lot better. This would be more for podcasting, vocals, and instruments as well. So the second mic we're going to be reviewing has a cardioid polar pattern. So basically it's kind of heart-shaped and it's great for close-ups, and it's really cool if you're wanting to do just more of like an interview style type thing, or if you want to do field recording. So the next mic we're going to be reviewing is called the Zoom H4n Pro, and let's go check it out. This is the Zoom H4n Pro and has a cardioid polar pattern and great for field recording. So this one is really great if you're wanting to do field recording, like I said, and if you're also wanting to do any type of audio capture out in the city or in a field. This is what it sounds like from the side, and this is what it sounds like from behind. And as I start getting up close, you can start hearing me a lot more and a lot better. So the third mic we're going to be reviewing today is called the Rode NTG2. This has a super cardioid pattern. So basically what that means is it only picks up noise from the front. Let's put up a little diagram so that makes a bit more sense. But something you would want to utilize this mic for is most likely film sets and TV shows. So let's take a listen to it, see what we think about it, and how we like it. This is the Rode NTG2, and this has a super cardioid pattern. This is great for film and video production. So as I turn it to the side, you're gonna start hearing me less, and the back, you should hear the camera side. And if I bring it back to me, you're gonna hear me a lot better. Our last and final mic is called the Rode Wireless Go 2. This has an omnidirectional pattern, which basically means it picks up sound from all around. Let's put up that diagram. This is what it looks like. And let's go check it out. Okay. This is the Rode Wireless Go 2 and has a omnidirectional pattern and is great for content creators and interviews. And this is really great for all around. So as I'm turning around, you can still hear me, but as I pull away, you should hear me less and less. You really thought we were done? We still have one more. This is the last one, I promise. This is the Sony ECM B1M, and this has a super cardioid pattern, a cardioid polar pattern, and an omnidirectional pattern. So what I really like about this mic is that you can actually switch it within the settings. So if you wanted to switch the dials on it and see what you can change, you have different types of settings you can do on here. So for example, you have all your different patterns right here. So as we take a look to our different patterns, we have our cardioid polar pattern, I forgot my polar patterns. How did I forget my polar patterns? We just did a whole video about this. Let's bring all three of these up. You have a cardioid pattern, a cardioid polar pattern, and a omnidirectional pattern. So right here, we have a cardioid pattern. So if you can see that, a cardioid pattern, a cardioid polar pattern, and an omnidirectional pattern. This is great if you're wanting different noise patterns depending on what your situation is when it comes to audio. So let's take a listen to it and see how we like it. So now let's just imagine we're in the middle of NYC. You hear all this traffic noise, it's super loud. You can hear the background around me. So this right now, what we're listening to is a cardioid pattern. This basically picks up sound from the front of me and what's around it, kind of minimizing on the background. So what I basically mean is the sound's picking up for me, and around the mic, you can still hear a bit of noise. The second pattern we're gonna switch to is called a cardioid polar pattern. And a cardioid polar pattern basically picks up noise only from my end and nothing from the sides. It minimizes the sides a lot. And then the last one we're gonna be switching to is called an omnidirectional pattern. So an omnidirectional pattern picks up noise from all around, and you can hear everything around you. And this is great if you're wanting to do interviews and etc. And then one cool feature this mic has is called noise cancellation. So as I turn on noise cancellation, it only isolates my voice, and you can only hear my voice, minimizing the sound around me and making it sound a lot better. As you can see, we've talked about different types of mics and different scenarios in which you can use them in, and the different types of cardio paths. Now it's up to you to choose which one's perfect for you.